Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to read an article entitled Rethinking the Philippines Submarines Program. Since 2013, the Philippine Navy has sought to replace its obsolete assets with newer platforms as part of a military modernization program initiated by former President Benigno Aquino and continued by the current administration under President Rodrigo Duterte. Philippine Navy personnel. The Philippines is keen to include submarines in its naval inventory. The introduction of submarine would expand Philippine Navy's capabilities into the subsurface domain and allow it to conduct stealth operation and introduce element of uncertainty into its engagement with hostile naval forces. Being difficult to detect, they also cited for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. If the Philippine Navy decides to acquire submarines, it needs to consider all the associated costs beyond the capital acquisition expenditure, such as berthing and training facilities, annual operation and training, and maintenance. The recent sinking of an Indonesian submarine further highlights the needs to invest in submarine rescue capabilities. Any submarine-related acquisition will consume considerably financial resources, which are already impacted by ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has already led the Philippines to solve several military modernization projects. It is unlikely the Philippine economy will recover in the foreseeable future given that COVID-19 cases in the country have escalated once again since mid-March. Given the Philippines' economic uncertainty, should the submarine acquisition program be released? To answer the question, there is a need to consider the more pressing security risks facing the Philippines and the current capacities of the Philippine Navy to manage it. Arguably, the more pressing security risk for the Philippines in the short and medium term is the protection of its exclusive economic zone or EEZ, which covers more than 2 million square kilometers. To protect its EEZ, a possible strategy is to maintain a persistent naval presence through the contested maritime domain. A persistent naval presence serves two purposes: deterrence and detection. Unlike a submarine, a surface platform patrolling and maintaining a presence within a specific area would act as a deterrent against hostile foreign power intent to challenge the Philippines' control over its EEZ. If deterrence fails, Philippines Navy vessel in the area could quickly raise the alarm to any intermediate threat to the Philippines' maritime security. The Philippine Navy's tactics at Second Thomas Sowell reflect the importance of persistent naval presence in disputed waters. In 1999, the Philippines Navy grounded a Second World War era vessels on the feature to stake its claim, a strategy that arguably worked as China could not exert complete control over the feature. By contrast, the nearby Missive Reef have been turned into a Chinese military installation. Despite its modernization programs, the Philippine Navy current fleet of 64 surface and patrol combatants is insufficient to cover the country easy. The situation has been exploited by hostile foreign power to erode the Philippines access and could cover its own EEZ in the South China Sea. As seen during the recent incident at White Sand Reef and Scarborough Shoal in 2012, the absence of the Philippines naval presence meant it was caught off guard when China deployed fishing ships to stake its claim over these features. In terms of capabilities, the Philippine Navy's ability to meet modern naval threats is debatable. Its current surface fleet has limited missile capabilities and is ill-equipped to conduct modern naval warfare. The latest inclusions of 2 missile frigates does not bolster PN's capabilities significantly. These frigates will only be fully armed by surface-to-surface and surface-to-air missiles between late 2021 and early 2022. The goal of any defense acquisition program should be to identify affordable equipment or platform to best address a country's security risks. Faced with challenge over the control of its EEZs and a limited budget in the immediate and medium terms, the Philippines defense planners should consider the following factors. The Philippines defense planners should consider the following factors when assessing if any acquisitions of submarine vessels the Philippine Navy's mission. Are submarines the best option to deter China's fishing vessel from swarming and taking over features within the Philippine EEZ? Would cheaper surface platform in greater numbers serve this purpose? In its current state, the Philippines Navy does not have the ability to maintain a persistent naval presence through the contested maritime domain due to insufficient surface platforms, diverting limited resources to acquire submarines instead of building up adequate and capable surface platforms, may run contrary to the Philippines' maritime security interests. A lack of experience with submarines means it will be several years before they will be operationally ready. Given the urgency of threats to its maritime interests and financial constraints in the immediate and the medium term, the Philippines Navy should first seek to strengthen its surface fleet both in terms of number and capabilities. So that's all the article. Bye bye and see you on my next video.